Well, what if you could deliver content to someone and control how long they could access the document, if they could print or copy it, or whether they could see the layers or comments on the document? With Brava's Content Secure Format, CSF, you can. Over the next few minutes, you'll see how easy it is to publish content into Brava's proprietary content sealed format in order to share information with others and still maintain control of it. In this scenario, we have an architectural drawing that needs to go out to vendors for a 3-day review period. After 3 days, we do not want the file to be accessible. With the drawing loaded in Brava, let's zoom into the kitchen area and add a markup and comment. Click Annotate on the Brava taskbar, and this gives us annotation tools at left. We'll start by drawing a change mark cloud around the kitchen area. Then we'll make a comment about the square footage for our vendors. The next step is to publish this file to CSF. From the Publish menu, we simply choose Publish to CSF. This dialog box contains CSF security controls that we can set for this drawing. Let's look at the banners and watermarks we can set for CSF files. Notice that we can set on-screen watermarks and banners, or watermarks and banners that will appear on both printouts and on screen. Since we will be expiring this file in 3 days, let's set an on-screen watermark informing viewers of the expiration date. We can enter both static text and wildcard values that dynamically populate data. For example, our entry "File expires in" is our static text, and "System date plus 3 days" will dynamically fill the date 3 days from today. Other CSF security rights include controlling print, copy, and save as. With a simple click, we can prevent these functions. Now let's set the expiration date, when the drawing will no longer be viewable. Sort of like a time bomb, after 3 days this file will not be accessible to our vendors. With CSF, we can even password protect the file if needed. Also note that we can publish CSF files with visual rights, including view, print, and save permissions, and watermarks and banners, using the batch publishing tool Nedit Enterprise. Brava gives us a number of options to publish the CSF file to the repository, file system, or email. Let's select Publish as Rendition back to the content server, where our outside vendor can gain access to the file via Brava. Bill, our vendor, opens the CSF file. Here's the screen watermark that we created. The watermark states when the file will expire. We can mouse over the markup to see the change mark note. Or we can expand the right pane to get to the Change Marks tab. Let's click on the View Visual Rights icon at bottom right. The dialog box displays all the CSF visual rights associated to the document. This screen also defines when the document will expire. Again, we see that the user has 3 days to work with this document before it will no longer open. If printing or copying is disabled, viewers can't even take screenshots of the document. Watch what happens when we try to press Print Screen on the keyboard. Brava automatically blocks the action and prevents the information from being captured. Brava's content sealed format provides an easy way to share information and still maintain control of viewing, printing, and distributing documents.